Hi and welcome back if you've been here before. I'm going to do a pick a card reading today, and I decided to do the card selection on camera. So we're going to have two groups, and the topic for this pick a card today is going to be soul purpose. So that would be the card for group 1, and that will be the card for group 2. Okay, to make the selection a little bit easier, I'm going to randomly choose a letter here for each group. So we have S and we have U. Okay, so this is just to help with the selection. You can just tune in, see which one you feel guided to or pulled to, or listen to both if you feel called to. This will be group 1 and this will be group 2, and the topic for today's reading is soul purpose. So let's see what comes through. I am going to start with group 1. Okay, group 1, thank you for joining me. We ask that your higher self, my higher self, your angels and guides, your team of the highest light and resonance and mine bring through clear guided messages regarding your soul purpose, the bigger picture or specific details, anything that might be helpful for you at this time. The first card we have is powerful personal growth. Now, the letter S might be significant as well. Let's just put that over there. And I have been having this, it's an ornament, I guess, close by, because there's been a lot of heart expansion opening, and the green is heart chakra energy. I don't know why I felt called to mention that, but I really just wanted this here. Okay, so let's dive in. Firstly, what I'm getting immediately that comes to mind is, in this lifetime, you are meant to recognize and own your personal power. Okay, in this card, we also have, she's holding a seashell over there. So you may have a connection to the ocean, a connection that you know of or might not know of, or you might need to connect to the ocean. It might be a good idea to keep seashells around your house, or it might be something that you like to do, pick up seashells. You might feel called to the ocean, or you might, it might be that you should be living near the ocean, or you do. We also have the number 41, that could be someone's age. 4 is foundation, stability. I'm also getting authority, which goes with the theme of the powerful personal growth. So you may need to be in a position of authority and have some sort of power. And she looks very young, very innocent, possibly even a little afraid, almost as if she's afraid to own her power. And you might have overcome this already, or this is something that you need to overcome, is realizing that even if it's not being in a position of authority in a global scale or on a large scale, that there may be some underlying internal belief system or emotions from experiences that make you feel disempowered. And that could be as simple as knowing you have the power to choose how you live, what you do, how you feel. And everything in your life doesn't need to be or should not be dictated by others, by society, by someone in specifically. So in some way in this lifetime, you are meant to recognize and step into your own personal power for your growth and expansion. This says Nautilus Princess, right? And that's connected to the ocean. But she's a princess, and this is not gender specific. But if you are masculine or male, this might be your inner feminine energy. But she's a princess, and princesses should then go on to be queens, right? But to be a queen, you need to have certain characteristics that would serve you and serve others. I'm not going to go into those characteristics just yet. You might be a 4, and this is stability, and 1 is beginnings or autonomy, individuality. So, and this together is a 5. So you might be going through some changes in your life that is pushing you to own your personal power or pushing you to grow. And this is causing you to realize more of your personal power. Let's see if there's anything else from the book that would be helpful. You might have read here. So she is an underwater princess, she's an emotional princess. So you may be a water sign as well, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And something about you being very emotional or very connected to your emotions is your superpower. She is growing in ways she never thought she would, because soon she is to be queen and she must make decisions. She feels uncertain about how she will perform when she is elevated and unsure of whether she can wield her power. Obviously, when we are growing, there's change. And change brings uncertainty, and that can bring up doubts and fears. And when you are growing, you are elevating to a new level, and the new level you come into, you will be a novice. But that doesn't mean that you weren't destined for this, and that the growth process itself has not prepared you for where you are going. She feels uncertain about how she will perform. She's very thoughtful as she contemplates the future, but all around her are the symbols of her future success. So you might be seeing signs and synchronicities. The universe might be trying to show you through others, through relationships, through experiences, how powerful you are. If you think back at all the things that you've experienced and overcome to get to this point, that in itself should tell you how powerful you are. The book says, I know I am strong, but most people think of me as gentle, kind, and good. Now that I am to be ruler, what if they see me as power-hungry, dominating, greedy, or controlling? I'm getting imposter syndrome here. And this is something that anyone that steps into an elevated position probably should contemplate or does contemplate, whether you are becoming famous as a musician or you are starting a family and now you have to head a household, a new business, a project, just owning your personal power, becoming an adult, or whatever it is. I think we tend to have this doubt and fear. In some way it can be good, because if you are all nonchalant and super arrogant and overconfident, you might not prepare yourself adequately or be aware of certain pitfalls of how to keep yourself balanced. It's always good to be confident, but having humility as well. knowing how to connect with others, but also being able to almost separate yourself from the fold, because a leader doesn't follow the crowd. All those different characteristics. Um, so the doubt in a way can be a good thing if it doesn't overpower you. Whatever the thoughts of those around me, there will be change as I change, and I will continue to hold fast to my nautilus, as it ever reminds me to grow in ways that are in tune with my purpose, my integrity, and what I feel is right. I vow to be steadfast and true, despite the challenges that are heading my way. I vow not to misuse my power, but use it I will, and as a result, I, like you, will grow in ways that are in tune with my true self and my purpose. My bird always gets excited when I'm doing readings. So, if we put this into the context of how the world is changing right now, and most of the authority figures, institutions, is being questioned a lot, and I feel like whatever journey you or a certain collective of people have been on in this lifetime was to prepare a new type of leader. Whether that's in your family, in your community, at work, on a larger scale. Whatever trials and challenges we go through, whatever, there are also gifts that the universe places within us from previous lifetimes that all prepares us for whatever place of authority that you will step into. Okay, the book also says you could be about to experience a deeper friendship, meet a teacher who really opens your mind to a new realm of discovery, or find a trainer who can coach you in such a way that your potential blooms strong and fast. You may be about to get an after-school job that pays good money. You be asked to step up and deal with this new abundance in healthy ways. There will be responsibility and rapid growth. Dignity, truth, and wisdom are your best guides. It is now time to take yourself and your potential seriously. So this is a young energy. Not that you would be young at in terms of age, but there's an energy of newness. Okay, let's see if we can get any more specifics about this purpose. I saw the Queen of Water here stick out to me, which is the Queen of Cups, which is also this type of energy. So this is a princess, and that's the Queen of Water. And it's almost like it's inevitable for you to step into this role. It might be a role of a mother, or someone that is a nurturer or a caregiver, someone that helps others with their emotions, maybe work that deals with helping others in that way. But give us more specifics. Again, the ocean symbolisms here is standing out to me. Okay, give us more specifics about the soul purpose. What is its relation to any specific work, please, Spirit? Messenger of Earth. You may be some sort of messenger. And this may be sharing a specific message. Messenger of Earth. Earth is Pentacles. This might be humanitarian work, environmentalist work, something to do with helping the earth. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get some more. You might be a person of color, but that doesn't have to be, because this card as well, it's a fair red head. But this lady's features just stood out to be someone with a curly hair, darker skin. Please give us more specific, Spirit, about the soul purpose. I'm trying to get love. These two together is telling me something about, and we have the Five of Pentacles, which can be lack and poverty. These two together, it's like a messenger of love for the earth. How to take care of the earth, how to love the earth. The Two of Cups, this has to do with relationships. Or just a messenger of love, someone that helps others with love relationships, or romantic relationships, or just relationships in general. Pisces energy is coming through. So maybe some sort of counselor. But this is it's giving a very natural energy. So it might be different from the mainstream professions. So helping people with relationships with their emotions again, mending relationships, the relationships with themselves or with the earth. Maybe teaching something about masculine and feminine energy, or male and female dynamics, or just opposing dynamics in a relationship. Let's get the bottom of the deck here, Eight of Earth. This is honing your craft, your skill. And let's set the Akashic Tarot. See if we can get any more. Please tell us about Group 1's soul purpose. Any specifics, please, Spirit? Birth. Yeah, the mother energy is definitely coming through. Something about families and children. Will, wisdom, and mind. You have a lot of wisdom to share, and you might just be passing this on to your children or your family. But this, I feel like, I have been feeling like there's this shift in career and work, and how we earn a living, and that obviously this is a soul purpose reading, that the things that we are innately good at, the experiences we've had, the spiritual gifts we have, so much of our internal aspects, the passions we have, the desires that we have, the things that we love, should be what we earn money from, and not just choosing a career because we want to earn money. And I feel like we are figuring out how to do that, how to do the things that our soul has called us to do, what our soul purpose is, so that we can add to the light of this world, change this world for the better, create a new world, by being uniquely us, and still have our financial needs met. And I feel like this is such a new process, a new concept, a new way of being and living, that a lot of it is Your higher self and the universe might know, but we're sort of figuring it out as we go along, as the world changes. The bottom of the deck here, we have the Court in the Ruins Garden. There's a woman and a man here they feel like they're stuck with each other. They're not happy. They don't know how to get out of either this relationship or this situation, but there's a way out. They just can't see it. And one of them just really need to look up or decide that, okay, let's do something. And they'll be able to find their way out. And I feel like you might have some sort of ability to help people see the solutions and the way out, or to see themselves or see each other in a different way, so that something can be solved. Okay, let's get one Work Your Light Oracle card to close off this reading. Just one, please. Council of Light, Divine Orchestration Helpers in the Subtle Realms. Okay, so I'm getting that your purpose, and as with everyone else, is always divinely guided. We just need to connect to our higher selves in the universe and ask for the guidance, or even just the realization that we have the power to fulfill this. We have what we need to fulfill our soul purpose. And that you have so many angels and all of your ancestors and those that came before us. These are all different spiritual people and beings that were once incarnated in this world. And if you think about their stories, they had a firm belief in knowing in themselves and their purpose, and went against everything that their reality wanted them to be and do to fulfill their highest calling. And that is the reading, group 1. I hope that was helpful in some way. I'd love to hear how that resonates for you, if you feel called to. And please like, share, comment, subscribe. It helps the channel, and I hope I see you again in another reading. If you chose the second group, this is your reading. Hi and welcome. The letter U might be significant for you. I'll just put that there. Okay, we ask that your higher self, angels, guides, and your highest team of light and resonance and mind channel through me whatever message would be helpful for you today regarding your soul purpose. Okay. Out trick-or-treating, we're here. This is the number 5 card, which is about change. Okay, so this card is about, there might be someone coming to visit you, either a person or people that you might be afraid of, wary of, cautious of, or you just have some doubts about them, or even afraid of them in some way, but they are not scary. What you think this might be about, you might think it's something negative, but it's something positive. On the other hand, this might be spiritual beings that are trying to connect with you, that are with you, that are here, and you might not be into that type of thing, or you are afraid to connect with spiritual beings. And it doesn't have to be any spiritual beings. You want it to be higher frequency beings, higher dimensional beings that have your best interests at heart and that of the world. And they might be trying to connect with you regarding your purpose, either to help you with your purpose, or your purpose might be about channeling in some way, or receiving messages from higher realms to share, but Let us get some more. Okay, your soul purpose. There might be something significant around Halloween. You might like to wear dark clothing. I don't know the history around Halloween. Number 4, the Emperor. This is an authority, masculine energy. Lions might be a spirit animal for you, or a spirit animal that you should tap in to embody this type of regal, sovereign, bold, strong energy. You might be a Leo. Emperor is also Aries energy, so that's fire energy. You might need to tap into the fire aspect of you. The 4 of fire. This is the 4 of wands. She's playing a flute, so there might be something around music. Some of the beings that might be trying to connect with you is, I think it's earth elementals, fairies, butterflies, those type of energies. These feel like very gentle, loving energies. There's a double 4 here, and that's a master number. And 4s are about stability, foundation, authority. Let's see. So yeah, what I'm getting here is a very creative energy. Something around being a dancer, a singer, a musician. And this is like celebration energy. Like your purpose might have something to do with, even if you're not a musical artist yourself in some way, work might be something to do with event coordination, or promoting artists, or being an artist yourself. But you are most likely stepping into a new creative phase. But also there's this energy that you might feel like home. There's some sort of stability about your energy. You might be the person in the group that, likes to entertain or host. And that might be something that you should look into if you don't already, as part of work or career. Okay, let's get some more. These two together also, like this is like a father figure energy, but it doesn't have to be gender specific. If you're a single parent, you play both roles. So something around father and home. Please give us more specifics. More specifics for group 2 around their purpose. More fire energy. Wow. The Ace of Fire. Now I'm getting Cinderella vibes from this card. More fairies. More fire. Wow, there's a lot of fire here. So you're either very creative, or you have this leadership energy, or you just have a fiery personality. Take charge. The 6 of Fire is a victorious energy. You're meant to be really successful in something, and it might be successful in being a musician or some sort of entertainment is what I'm getting. Where's the deck that I wanted to use? There we go. Let's try and clarify this. Please clarify the Emperor. ascent. This guy is summited a mountain all by himself, and now he's standing there looking at the view. So this could be metaphorical. You might have had a uphill battle or a steep climb, had to take risks, be on your own. Let's get some more. Please clarify the 4 of fire. More 4s. Clearing the way. There might have been many obstacles in your way, but you know how to overcome these obstacles. And again, 4 of fire, and there's a home there. Something around home. The King of Keys, he's also on his way home. And the karmic trench, more 4s. A lot of your purpose has to do with clearing karmic patterns, maybe generational curses or generational patterns, that's a better word. Clearing these to create some sort of stability in the world. Maybe something to do with your father's lineage or a father wound, something around home. And Archangel Gabriel might be one of the ascended masters that is meant to help you. You can call on Archangel Gabriel, look at meditations to connect to Archangel Gabriel, or see what Archangel Gabriel helps with. She's generally a feminine energy, but angels don't really have masculine or feminine. They're not either. Somehow this reading is just not coming together for me. This might resonate for you, and it just might not seem clear to me. Let's get answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And that's what this reading is about, isn't it? Your soul purpose and your soul calling. You might want to look at your ancestry and your lineage. There might be some information there for you. Okay, so this card is like you already know the answer. You already know what your soul is calling you to do. You might be afraid, but you need to say yes. You need to follow that yearning, that calling. There's definitely something around being a father, and I feel like that just wants to be highlighted in this reading. Either being a father or your masculine role in society or in your family. You are exactly in the right place to answer your call, the call of your soul. Don't try to have the perfect plan and have it all right. You don't need anyone's permission, and you just need to let go of the resistance to your soul's calling. And sometimes the universe doesn't want to give us any more specifics to that, because we already know the specifics. We might have already been getting all the signs, and there's just some internal resistance to it. And once we answer the call, everything else falls into place. I hope that was helpful for you. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel. I'd love to hear how this resonated for you. And I hope you will join me again in another video.